So now I have the pleasure of introducing the person that was the first one to get vaccinated in the state of California. I had the privilege of being there with her and Eric Garcetti, the mayor of LA, down at Kaiser. I think it was in December of last year. So let me welcome up to the stage Helen Cordova. We'll talk a little bit about her experience, not only receiving the first vaccine, but being on the front lines of this pandemic. Helen, how are you feeling?
I am feeling so emotional, excited, hopeful. December 14th will live in my memory forever. Not only getting that first dose, but knowing, hindsight is always 20/20. And so at that point, we were beginning to manage the biggest wave that our unit saw. And we were tried to our very wit's end. Our resilience was definitely tested. And to look back now to where we were, it's a little eerie, but also just encouraging and exciting how far we've come. And it hasn't been just us, it's been a whole state effort, country, everyone coming together.
And we talk a lot about essential workers, and we can't talk enough or thank you enough for being there quite literally on the front lines. And big round of applause to not only Helen, but tens of thousands of others in the state. But you made an interesting point, and it's a good point to contextualize. When you got that first dose, we were in for a dose of real challenge later in December and January. There was a point not too many months ago in January where we had to reach to other states to get, and I don't mean to be maudlin about this, to get body bags. We had run out of body bags in parts of Southern California. So maybe describe some of that heroism you saw, some of the humanity that you saw being there on the front lines during those trying moments.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the hardest points of my career, and for sure for all the hundreds of thousands of healthcare workers. We saw way more death than we'd ever like to see. We held way too many hands because families were not able to come into the units. The amount of times that it would just be one after another, it does a number on you. But I definitely saw our team work come through, just being able to look at each other and be like, hey, we got this. Or whether it be for our unit in specific saying, hey, boba run, let's do an order. And that was those little moments in time that brought a little bit of normal in a time of great sadness.
No, I appreciate it. What would you tell folks? Because look, the vaccine efforts continue after today. What would you tell folks that are still on the edge of making a decision, still unsure, that think we got this, that we're at this point, we reopen, now I don't need to get my shot? What would you tell folks that may be on the fence around the vaccine?
I would definitely, my message has always been the same: get informed, get that objective scientific data. I know early on there's just that hesitancy. It's new, it's unknown. Just how when we first started this pandemic, we just didn't know about this virus. And just when the vaccine first rolled out, there was a lot of nerves and anxiety around it. But I think we've had enough time that has elapsed, and we've seen just so many people roll up their sleeves and get that vaccine and be okay. And so I think that's an encouraging point for those on the fence.
I love it. All right, well, big round of applause to our first vaccinated Californian. And now I want to bring up someone you all know from Access Hollywood, and that is Scott Evans, who's going to help us with the big drawing we're about to announce in a second. What's going on, brother?
Oh, shoot. And messed up now. Give me a microphone.
Oh, no.
How are you, brother? Good to see you.
Can we redo this? This is rehearsals. I'm going to take that back.
No, I got it now. How y'all doing? No, that'd be cool if it was like 70 degrees or like 110 degrees. How y'all doing?
Sweaty.
That's better. It's good to be here, man, with some good news.
With some good news, finally, Scott. And I want to just thank you for all of your hard work. Thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for being here with one of our legitimate heroes in this pandemic. Sheroes, as some may call her.
Yeah.
Scott, any message to folks, just like Ellen, just anybody, out there that may be a little hesitant? We've got a lot of work to do, and as the Assembly member said, still a lot of work to do as it relates to the issues of equity and making sure we're truly reaching out to diverse communities up and down the state. Any final messages as it relates to encouraging people to get vaccinated?
Well, I think, being one of the first shows for NBC to come back, Access Hollywood on stage here in production in California was a major move. It was a major push. And like Helen said, I think the the major thing, or the first thing I would say, is to find the information, right?
Yeah.
Don't rely on the situations that you're seeing on Facebook, the comments that you're seeing in social media posts. Find real information, consult with your doctor, and then go about the best decision you can. You know what I mean? I think I would urge everyone out there to get vaccinated. I remember the relief that I felt
Yeah.
with the first dose. Would anyone else here agree? There was just a moment of like, okay, cool, that was a prick. that got me. But then there was a sense of just relief and a return to a sense of normalcy.
Yeah.
I think that was something that for me was worth it for sure.
I love it. And by the way, it must be wonderful to see this semblance of normalcy,
Man,
right? The
to-
doors open. and
To see
people-
the globe spinning
seeing the
again at
globe.
Universal Studios.
Thanks again, Universal.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Scott. So
Now,
here-
brother, are you hot?
man, I'm good. It's all good.
Yeah, because you're not sweating out a bead.
I mean,
not
if
a
you,
bead.
oh yeah, no, thank you. I mean, thank you for saying I'm hot. I appreciate it. Let me just explain what we're doing here and what this machine, this contraption is behind you. We've done a series of incentives in the state of California. We did these $50,000 Fridays, which we just announced. We're doing $50 gift cards. By the way, anybody that hasn't been vaccinated will get $50 gift card upon getting vaccinated. We want to encourage folks to take advantage at least of that. But everybody, as I said, that's gotten vaccinated, at least one dose, is in the lottery, even though it's not a lottery, according to the lawyers that are assembled here today.
The nod.
For a drawing. So 22 million folks, random. Could be one of you, literally, behind the cameras
Hey.
or watching. Could be one of the two of you
Wait.
as well. It can't be me because I'm excluded, sadly. But we are now, we've basically taken that 22 million, we've broken it down to about 200. Those 200, we broke it down to 50. And we have 50 balls in here, we're gonna be picking 10. The number is a number that coincides with an individual living in a particular county. Today, we'll announce the county, not the individual, because we respect people's privacy. Helen will put a sticker of where that individual resides in what county, and we're going to pick 10 people at random, right, Scott? At random. This is not predetermined.
Yes, at random. What was my number again?
Yeah, no, I think I said you were number 17. Right?
17,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
17.
that's not the case. Completely at random. We got 5 members of the lottery here to make sure of that, and there's a fancy guy from security at the lottery. They have their own security
Right.
at the lottery, so don't mess with security from the lottery. So they take this very, very seriously, as we do as well. But I'm burying the lead. Scott, Helen, the winners, there'll be 10 of them, not one. Eat your heart out, the rest of the country. There'll be 10 random winners, each winning $1.5 million. So
Come on,
this could
somebody.
be you.
Woo!
So with no further ado, Helen and Scott, let's get this machine rolling.
Okay.
And Scott and Helen, you will pull out
Now,
these balls.
I just want to say for my friends who are watching, we're not picking the numbers, we're reading the numbers.
Oh, well done.
You know what I mean?
That's well done. Well done. Thank
So-
you for the
Come on, Big Money.
clarification.
Come
You
on,
read-
Big
yeah,
Money.
yeah,
Just
okay.
like
You
all
would-
the
you
All right,
going
there's
the
the
first
first
one?
one.
Here we go.
No, these are you.
All right.
All you. What number?
46. The number is 46.
From Los Angeles.
From
Los Angeles.
Los
Oh, so that
Angeles.
literally could be many of you. All right.
All right.
We ready for the next number?
I'm ready for the next
Oh,
number.
it's a good one. It's a real good one. 1-3. The number is 13.
13. Another Los
Los
Angeles.
Angeles.
Are you sure you didn't rig this?
Now listen, I said I'm reading the numbers.
I don't know.
I almost called you Gav.
Where's that security from the lottery? I want to double check.
Come
What
on.
number is this?
This is number 10. The number is
from
10.
Marin County.
Marin County.
All right. Marin.
Hit him, Helen.
That's a first.
My geography fails me.
You got it.
I will be honest.
Yep, it's right there. Right there. You're looking at it. Right there. Hit him, Helen.
Bay Area. Bay Area.
Up,
Bay Area.
up,
Up, up, up, there we go.
There you go.
All right.
I can save your life, but geography, you know, is a little shaky.
I got you, girl. I got you. That's what we're here for. The next number, 25. 25.
Riverside.
From Riverside, California.
Riverside.
There are a few folks from Riverside right here. applauding. All right. Number
Okay.
5.
It's a good one.
What number?
Numero uno.
What are the chances of that?
That's one.
Number
Los
oh,
Angeles.
Of course.
Come on, LA.
Number 1 is Los Angeles.
Come on, LA.
Of course.
Oh,
man.
shoot.
Now, something doesn't feel right about this.
Y'all ready for another number?
We got, what, 5 more? Let's do it.
14. The number is 14.
Santa Barbara,
14.
California.
Santa Barbara.
Beautiful Santa Barbara.
No matter what they say about ya.
All right.
Okay, let's see. 27 is the next number.
Number 27.
Sacramento.
Oh, look
Stand
at all
up.
my staffs all applying now.
Right?
They
We're like,
all
oh,
think it's
shoot,
them.
that might be it.
They all
That
think
might
it's
be
them.
it. Okay.
Oh, wait, you gotta know where
Now
Sacramento
you know where
is.
Sacramento is. Hit him, Helen.
Unbelievable. All right,
Okay.
Helen.
38.
Number 38.
38. We've only got 2 more.
Stanislaus. That's the
Stanislaus.
first for Stanislaus.
Now that's a
Oh, well, oh, that was easy.
Stanislaus.
Yeah, it was easy.
Next number, y'all ready?
We got 2 more.
2 more.
This is it.
50. The number is 50. 50.
Another
Los Angeles.
$1.5 going to
Yes.
Los Angeles.
It's a good chance it could be you.
Hilda, this is an economic boom.
It's a good chance it could be you. The
All
last
right,
number.
Scott, Helen, this is it. Last chance.
Can we get
to
a-
win $1.5 million? We have given away almost $15 million. That's
That's a lot of money.
a lot of damn money.
Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Okay, can we get a drum roll like a yeah? Come on, give me
This is
something.
it.
Come on, give me something.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final $1.5 million
Ooh.
grand prize lottery winner
The number.
in the Vax for the win. The number is
The number is 23.
oh
Ventura.
County. A lot of Southern California love.
Hey,
Look at that. Well done, Helen.
Hit him, Helen.
Well done, Scott. Well done, Helen. Well done to the team. $15 million of cash prizes handed away.
Hey.
Now, and let's bring up a check
Oh yeah.
representing the $1.5 million. And Helen
Big
and
money.
Scott.
Big
I
money.
mean, this could be your check. We don't even know. But let's do a quick photo representing the 10 checks that we just handed out.